Okay, so as you guys know, I'm pregnant, 14 weeks now. So I'm not with the child's father, I mean, that's like a whole nother story. We'll get to that. But is it okay to date while pregnant? Like, I just want to know, like, men and women, like, what's y'all take on this? Like, because I mean, there's some wannabe stepdaddies out there, but do y'all feel like it's weird? Because I kind of feel like it was weird at first. I haven't started dating yet, but I feel like it was weird at first. Like, I got a belly. You looking at me like that? Like, what does that mean? So tell me, is it okay for me?
TheDateMaster, we're back. Double Up Sunday. So you may have a video following this one. This is a follow-up to a video that I did a while back about how toxic mothers ruin their sons. And I've been getting some good feedback, some engagement. Shout out to you guys who've been coming and, giving your perspective and experiences. This is an issue that your mainstream media is not going to highlight. And I'm going to get into why that may be. Toxic mothers make their children victims. This is a fact. Toxic baby mamas who procreate recklessly, who have children with degenerate males because, let me guess, he turned into a deadbeat the day after the child was born. He turned into a deadbeat the day after, right? But on the front of this clip, you're going to see a woman who looks to be about 3, maybe 5 months pregnant, talking about dating and how she's no longer with the father. The insanity and the delusion and the chaos that you see in the black community is because of this behavior that you're going to see at the front of this video. You have a woman who just got pregnant 14 minutes ago talking about dating. Just got pregnant last night talking about dating today. When you see a person, woman or male, and they're hell bent on dating, they're unfit, especially to be a parent. Because dating is dead end. When you look at your history of dating, and shout out to Kevin Samuels, he highlighted this. When you just break down your experiences from dating, ask yourself whether they lead you. Ask yourself, what fruits did you reap from dating? Most of you cannot call a huge win from dating. Not a single one. Dating is a destructive behavior when it's not done by two individuals that, one, understand themselves, two, understand relationships, and three, understand the person that they are fit for. You have people who have extensive dating history. I myself is one. And I cannot pinpoint you a win that I got out of dating all of these women. Not one. But when you see a woman hell bent on dating, you can best believe she's going to be an unfit parent because she's only focused on herself. I'm going to start doing some more in-depth content. I'm going to be looking to get into documentaries and things, pieces of information that are valuable and that needs highlighting. It needs some type of exposure, such as child abuse, sexual abuse, etc. I'm watching videos and interviews of rapists who are they're detailing their 10 to 20 year reign on terrorizing young children. So when you meet certain individuals and you get a toxic experience from them, you get a destructive experience, or you see destructive and toxic behavior, it's a good percent, or it's a good chance that they have been touched or violated as a child, because that trauma never leaves them. And you have toxic women and mothers who only care about themselves and dating as if it's going to do something for their life. In a woman's eyes, she thinks dating is her escape or avenue to save her from her own decisions and choices. She thinks she should be dating because to her it's like playing the lottery. You have these people who play the lottery every week, never win. They spend thousands of dollars on lottery tickets and they never win. And some of them play it knowing they're not going to win, but they do it out of habit. That's why you see these women saying, date them all, sis. The most destructive and incorrect dating advice that can be given to anyone or woman. That's terrible advice to give to women, because you have to look at it as if you're trying to be an entrepreneur, business owner, and you're giving 10%, you have 10 things that you have going on. You're going to give 10% to each one. You're not going to give 100 to one of them because you don't have the time to. You don't have the fortitude to. Only a few can multitask and still get abundant outcome. That's why you see these women saying, date them all, sis, because they look at it as reaching in a bucket and pulling out as many as you can. And hopefully they think one of them is going to be the one to save them. It's going to be the one that they fake prayed for. It's a terrible practice. And you see these women hit the wall. I'm 36, 37. They're doing the same shit in their 40s, thinking they're going to win. And you're not. That's why dating is top priority. They drop their kids off to any and everyone who's willing to watch them, so they can go and fish for a savior that's not coming. The men that have the resources and mental capacity, etc., are not checking for reckless baby mothers with children by multiple men, let alone children by one man. Or should I say that backwards? They're not looking for you. So you're placing your children in harm's way by dropping them off. You don't know who's popping up at the house when you drop them off and pull off with this dude you don't know anything about. You don't know who's afflicted or evil uncle, cousin, etc. is stopping by to say, hey, because they know you got children at the house tonight. I'm looking at these interviews and these guys are telling how they preyed on children. They knew where to find them. They knew what to do to lure them into their midst. But you have these toxic mothers who don't give a damn about their children's safety. They're trying to be saved themselves. So they set their children up to be victims. Because you want a stepfather. These are stepfathers admitting to raping their stepchildren. You have video after video of the daughter going to the mother confessing that she's been touched by her wicked boyfriend, and the mother saying that didn't happen, or the mother saying, well, what did you do to him for him to do that? Because mama has to has that dick. Because mama has to has that dick, and you can't ruin it for her. And they do not show this and highlight this on mainstream media, because they know if they were to show the true nature of these women, the economy will collapse, because men will totally 100% divest in them. They will not engage them in no form, shape, or fashion. So they must hide their true identity. They must cover up their behavior and give an excuse for every single thing that they do, to where their children are collateral damage. Because all they give a damn about is dating. to where in this video you have a pregnant woman talking about dating with another man's baby in her fucking stomach. This is the world that we have come to. This is the world to we have come. I'm all for getting militias and organizations together to where if children comes to confessing that they were touched, violated, raped, etc. by their mother's toxic boyfriend, stepdad, both of them will be punished severely. I'm for that. I will endorse that organization and support that organization 100% because this has gone on for too long. And you wonder why we don't have functioning, healthy adults walking around in our communities, running our society. You wonder why that is. Because only one part of the whole has been held accountable, and the other part has been able to run rampant, causing all kind of chaos and destruction just so they can fucking date. Lay on their backs, get a cell phone bill paid, and some wings. That's it. These toxic mothers are ruining their children, and no one is speaking out about it on a large platform. So we have to come to YouTube so our voices can be heard, because it's not about me. It's not about growing this channel and all of that bullshit. You got these children out here that are suffering because their toxic mothers only give a damn about dating when they're not even worth dating. It's the Date Master.